Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. I am so excited to share with you this watch me work on my client. As you can see here, this is a lovely shot of the before of her nails. They've been on for about 3 weeks, maybe just over, and they're a gel manicure on her natural nails, and we are removing the design, infilling and doing a new design. So I'm going to be starting a new watch me work series on my channel, sharing loads of real kind of life client videos of me doing their nails. So I hope you enjoy. So I'm just starting off by removing the old design. This EFILE bit is from Willow Academy and it's the 5-in-1 bit in medium. Absolutely love it because it's got the finer end one end, and then as you go back towards the end of the bit it gets more coarse, which is really good for going through designs like this. They're a little bit more encapsulated. I've got some gold leaf in there, so I did a bit of a thicker overlay, kind of clear layer over the top, so it's a couple more layers to get through, so it really helps work through the product a little bit quicker. But also I find that it's super smooth on the nail, so it's not too coarse that I find I'm taking massive chunks out of the nail. It's just really smooth, no vibration. I hate it when EFILE bits have vibration. I don't like those super coarse EFILE bits, just personal preference. But yeah, I find that this works perfectly for me. So yeah, just removing all of this off all the nails, leaving the base, the contour base and build base gel that I use on the natural nail, and then we're going to infill. So I'm starting off with prep now. I'm using, of course, the NavyProTools, starting off with Doris to just push back and reveal all that lovely new nail growth. So just doing that on all the nails. And then before I go ahead and go in with the rest of my prep tools, I just like to go around with a sanding band just to refine that base layer of builder gel that's still left on the natural nail. So just to refine that, smooth it out, because when you use a coarser carbide bit, sometimes there can be like little tiny ridges in the nails, or it's not as smooth. So I just like to go down in grit and go to a fine sanding band and really lightly on a really low speed just go over and just smooth all that builder gel that's still left on that natural nail. Go down the sides and over the free edge just to smooth it all out and refine it that little bit more. I always find this bit so satisfying. I sometimes do this step with just a regular buffing block and hand do it. It really depends on the day and my preference. Sometimes I use a sanding band and sometimes I use a buffer. I achieve the same kind of look and result and achieve the same kind of outcome. It does the same thing. But yeah, going back to prep, so now I'm going in with the Martha tool, which is my favourite. If you've followed me for a while, you'll already know this. I don't need to rave about Martha anymore. She's amazing, scoops every little bit out of every little nook and cranny. Love Martha, she's my fave. So yeah, doing this to all the nails, oh my gosh, can't speak, doing this to all the nails, and then I will move on to nipping away any dead non-living tissue. So I don't like over nipping at all. I only nip what is dead that needs to go away, anything that's causing hangnail. So you can see here there's not much that needs nipping on this nail at all. So you can see I just did a little tiny nip, just checked everything, and that's what I did. And here my client had a bit of dry skin where she was picking, so she asked me to nip away any bits that she'd be tempted to pick. I'm a fellow picker of my the skin around my nails, so I know the pain, so I just nip that away and any non-living tissue again. And that's it. So now I'm going in to file and shape. So I did take some length down. My client wanted her nails to be a little bit shorter, so we took a little bit of length down and I just used my hand file with that, and then just went in and filed and shaped the nails to like a soft almondy oval kind of shape. Okie dokie, so going in with gel application, I'm using the NAILS-LUXE brush A to apply my builder gel. I am using the BioSculpture contour base and build. It's my preferred base gel. I use it on all of my clients and myself. I absolutely love it. It just works wonders. It lasts really well and I just find the nails are super healthy afterwards. So I'm just using brush A and also brush F, which is the flat liner, also from NAILS-LUXE, to do my base application and then build the gel, so adding in a bit more, a bead of that product to build up the apex and strength. As these nails are pretty short, I don't need to do much because then they haven't got much length, and my client comes back regularly every 3 weeks, so I don't need to build up an unnecessary amount of thick builder gel. We can keep it super sleek, super natural looking, and just have the strength in the right areas. So I'm just going in and applying the builder gel and doing my infill of the new growth area, just checking from different angles, making sure it's really nicely applied. Going in to refine the nails just before we do design. You don't really need any refining, or I don't really need any refining, but the base gel that I use from BioSculpture requires you to buff it before going in with colour, just so it makes the colour adhere really nicely to the base, so you don't get any kind of wearing away from the tips or chipping or lifting. And I also just like to go around with my nail file just to refine that shape a little bit more before I go in with the design. I just find that this gives it a really beautiful refined finished shape after you do your design after, so I always give it a little filing shape at this stage. So I'm going in and getting all my colours. I'm mixing a really nice kind of pale pinky nude shade for the base of this design, so I'm just mixing it perfectly to match my client's skin tone, and yeah, just mixing a really nice colour. I'm going in with the same brush A to apply this to all of the nails and giving it a cure, and then I'll be ready to go in with the design. So now we're going in with the nail art. I'm using brush L, which is the painter brush from NAILS-LUXE. It's basically like an artist painting brush. It comes to a nice point, but it's slightly thicker, so you can pick up more product, which is awesome. So I have all my colours laid out on my palette, and I'm going through and basically picking up one colour at a time, striping it on the nail. This is an abstract look we're going for, so I was just picking bits up and putting it on the nail randomly, swapping hands and giving that colour a little flash cure for like 10-15 seconds, just so it doesn't budge or move whilst I'm applying all the other different colours. So yeah, I'm just working my way through all of the different colours, switching between each hands. We went for a multicoloured rainbow vibes look, and I'm just literally, I love abstract looks because there is no right or wrong. You literally just can go crazy and it kind of turns out alright. You've just got to trust the process. So yeah, going through all of these colours are from BioSculpture. They're just regular gel polish, they're not nail art paints or anything like that, so that's also fab. You can do this with just any kind of colour. So yeah, I was just applying this and adding all the different colours, and then finally, after I applied all the different colours that I wanted on the nail, I went in with a black nail art paint just so that it was super pigmented, just to add a little bit of black detailing on nails to really make it pop, just because sometimes black gel polishes aren't quite as pigmented. You can see it here. I just wanted to go in not quite like I was doing the other colours, and we're just almost doing like little dots, still using the same brush and everything, but yeah, it just made it stand out a little bit more by using the black gel paint. And then I decided to go in with a bit of gold leaf and adding that, so I just used my tweezers to break up the gold leaf. I get those gold leaf sheets from Amazon, really cool. You can get like a pack of 200 for £10, it's really good. Well, I bought mine a couple of years ago, still going strong, so I don't know how much it is now. But then I'm just using a silicone tool, this is brush O from NAILS-LUXE, to apply them, and then going in with top coat, and these nails are all done. I absolutely loved how these turned out. They're definitely on the crazier side, definitely fun for summer, absolutely obsessed, love them, so glossy. This is BioSculpture Top Gloss, my favourite top coat, it's so nice. So yeah, I'm just finishing that off, giving them a cure in my lamp. Don't forget guys, check out the description box down below. I'll leave links to all the products and mention all the things that I'm using, and if I can find any discount codes for you guys, I'll make sure I put them in the description box also for you guys too. cleansing off that tacky layer and then just going in with some hand care. I was just using the Diptyque dry oil. I'm obsessed with that stuff. Just spraying it on my client's hands, rubbing it into the cuticles. It's really, really nice and hydrating, but not too oily, so it's really, really lush. And that is the finished look. I am obsessed with how these turned out. Super easy. You could do these in so many different colorways. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this Watch Me Work client video. I'm going to be doing loads more of these. I'm going to be taking my camera and filming lots of my clients when I'm working, because I feel like I personally love watching gel nail Watch Me Works on YouTube, so I want to share them with you. I hope you guys loved it, and until next time, I hope you all have a fabulous day, evening, weekend, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!